Hello everyone, this is V, and we are back for another Civilization 5 Let's Play. I'm not gonna do a scenario just yet, I really dislike them. I have been playing Civ for about 2000 hours, and in that time I have done only, I think, 3 or 4 scenarios, and I really hate them. But I do plan on recording one eventually, just not yet. And I have chosen Morocco this time, just because it's well, it's not the most common civ, it's not all that powerful, you get some extra gold from trading. You have the Casbah here, which is good on hill tiles, but, well, not so great on anything else. And the Berber cavalry, which is, well, a very mediocre upgrade to regular cavalry. I don't like using cavalry anyway, since they're not really all that great. Even if you rush towards them, well, they're usually just mediocre unless you have the terrain that backs them up. So yeah, a mediocre civ, I think, though the Gateway to Africa can make up for a lot if you manage to go a friendly economic game. We'll see what happens here. The map type is random, so I have no idea, but I assume from this that it will be not an island. Yeah, let's see. And as you can see, there are a few things here that will be very good. Settling on this tile will give me access to the river, the ocean, at least 2 cows, and, well, 3 luxuries. So I think we will be moving the settler there. That should be a very good plan. In general, you just want to have food to grow your capital primarily, and then secondary things are things like luxuries, and the ocean very important for forming trade routes later, so something to keep in mind. And looking down here, the river ends, so this terrain is probably crap. I'll be going north to see what's over there. Explore the coastline, hoping to find an additional spot to settle on. And I will be starting with, no, not that, a scout, as you might already expect. We will put this on production focus and lock down the best tile. Tech-wise, I think pottery is important, mining is important, then calendar probably, and I will want animal husbandry for one of my cow improvements. Yeah, I should probably go there second. Pottery should always be first. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty amazing El Dorado. I've never found that in any game, but it's pretty ridiculous. It's like getting a free settler. So yeah, that's quite amazing. I was planning to go there. Let's get the ruin first. Maybe it will be something we can use. That's not good. Sukhothai there, that's even less good. Let's see. If I settle here, well, I have that and that, but that's no good. If I settle here, I don't have the river. I can probably get the bananas and the sugar. That would be okay. Maybe I can settle here. I'll cross the river to check that. And we can only buy a settler when we go to size 2, of course. And
เราพ่อของเรา
Rami,
กำแพงกษัตริย์แห่งสยาม
rather dangerous civilization always. Now I'll go with the workers, because workers are important, and well, I could go monument workers, but I'm not sure that would be better. It's 8 turns. I really want that worker out to improve my tiles. I have done this a few times in the past, and I kind of like the opening with the workers, especially now that it's become much more difficult to steal them. So the coastline is not that great. I think I will settle here. It's for settling, but that's okay. From the looks of it, we are on a continent. There is ocean all over the place. It could be some kind of long version of Pangea, but on a continent I will want to conquer the civs pretty quickly, if possible. Russia.
Приветствую тебя, незнакомец.
So
Если
we are likely going to be backstabbed in this game, because that's pretty much what they do. Buy the settler and rearrange the tiles here. Don't forget that, very important. And yeah, I will, I think, be forward settling on them, provoking a war, but it's probably the best chance we have. So 10 turns, and after that we will be capable of building any of these buildings, so that's good. 6 turns, yeah, that's fine. Good moment to explore that. And actually there are fishes here. 2 fish. Still think I want to settle there, because 2 fish just isn't gonna cut it. There's just so little else here, and I want to take as much terrain from the other guys as possible. Yeah, sure. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We'll take this path away from the barbarian encampment. And I'll grab that ruin. It's culture. Actually, maybe better. So that kind of solves one of the problems with not getting a monument early. That's really good. And this is not the worst spot for a city, but yeah, a lot of desert. Desert not too horrible for Morocco, of course, but there's Russians in between. Moscow probably either here, but the map seems to stop here for some reason. Might be the end of it, or here, so yeah, going here, invitation for conflict. I will want to avoid war with the Russians if possible if I'm going to forward settle on Siam. And forward settling on Siam, not a good plan unless you plan to attack before they have elephants. Because the elephants really spoil your fun. And there we go. And I think I will just start with a worker. The capital will have other things to build and I will need one. Then again, a worker is something that I could take quite easily from neighbors if I plan urban war. So perhaps I should go for something else, like a shrine. Yeah, why not? A shrine, and then that could lead to some pantheon, if I can get the fourth fate from a natural wonder. That might get me a religion. Not much desert tiles. I'm sorry. That really wasn't our intention.
About.
And we get writing. Very nice. Not that I'm really going to be able to capitalize on that. Mining and then calendar does mean I probably should switch to library though. Library much more powerful than the other thing. But the shrine, yeah. It's both gonna take ages though, so might as well. I could grab that. Everyone will hate me, but I plan on waging war with Siam anyway. And Russia will backstab me no matter what, because they always do that. So, yeah, sure. Mogadishu, and I should move step by step. I've been doing it properly so far. Really shouldn't stop doing it now. I will be going unhappy really quickly. Great library, obviously impossible. And I'll go for, yeah, and science. It'll be a lot more very quickly, so the difficulty there is of course that getting a religion relies entirely on actually building an early shrine while you can catch up with science later, and the impact is really limited. It's an annoying choice. There we go with the unhappiness. Can we buy this? Yes, we can. And then I'll lock down that tile for border growth. And just because 13 culture per turn at this point is really amazing. 1, 2. So I'll have them complete that tile before sending me to the silk. This might be a good spot for a city. Yeah, I beat you to it. There we go. There's a fish. If we drop it here, we will have 2 sheep, truffles, fish, and deer. But we won't have the crab. If we drop it here, we will be out of reach of the fish. If we drop it here, we will have the cow, the fish. Yeah, I don't like any of those options. This is not funny. That's a little bit too much units for my taste. But I need calendar for happiness. After that I can go archery and build 1 or 2 archers. Ah, that's excellent. Absolutely excellent. And I will take monarchy just to grow for a little while longer. It's actually pretty good. And Barabat will take quite a while, but that's not a problem. And these will grow really fast. Yeah, I'm checking that just for growth, because growth is much more important. And I'll go for the library first, I think. Because, you know, science... We're doing science when we're still alive. over there. Let's see if we can buy that banana. Yeah, 60 is fine. And not just gonna work it yet. These guys just move back and they can finish the cow. Probably gonna send them to the other cows to finish those up too after they have done they are done improving this one. But that will be for next time. Going to try and keep the videos a bit shorter because I am recording in a much more intensive format. So see you next time, guys.